Older women are too hard to deal with. I talk to women every day. And when I talk to professional women over 35, you get a laundry list of requirements. And it's like, I've actually taken to the point to where I record some women and I play it back in the session. And I'm like, listen to how you sound. And like, oh, I didn't know I sounded like that. I'm like, that's how you go into the dating market, with your fists up, ready to tell a man he ain't crap. So if that's the case, ladies, what are you expecting from men? So I'm going to go over to Facebook and I'm going to read some of these comments. And we're going to open it up. I'm going to bring in some people from, I'm going to bring in some folks from Instagram to talk. And then I'm going to also bring in some folks from Facebook. Why am I bringing in people from Facebook? Because whether you guys like it or not, Generation X women are part of the conversation too. Generation X women are part of the conversation too. And it is my personal opinion that a lot of Generation X women are messing up the conversation because they come to it in such a hostile way. And the thing is, ladies, we don't care. If you're over 35 in particular, if you're over 40, it don't matter why. Well, the reason I am so and so and so and so, it doesn't matter to men. It doesn't matter to men why you're that way. All that matters to men is that's what it is. That's what it matters to men. It's like, well, damn. Well, like, y'all got to understand where we come from. No, we don't. Men don't have to understand where you come from. Men don't have to understand any of that stuff. Men are trying to get what they want out of life. And it's high time for women to start understanding that that's what it's going to be. And if you want to deal with a man, you're going to have to become easier.
So it's confirmed. Kevin Samuels, he passed away yesterday. And it's a whole bunch of speculations, you know what I'm saying? Supposedly it was this woman there with him, 32-year-old woman. She supposedly is a nurse, this, that, and the third, right? You know what I mean? But she tried to resuscitate him, but she didn't have no luck, is what they saying, right? And now it's some speculation about him being laced with some fentanyl and some cocaine and this, that, and the third. And that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because how would he fall victim to the fentanyl laced coke and she don't, you know what I'm saying, after a night of fun? Just because there was some cocaine there don't mean she was indulging, right? But usually both parties is when it's going down like that, man. I ain't gonna lie, this kind of like remind me of the Pimp C situation. It was a female at his hotel room with him when he met his untimely demise as well. You know what I mean? And that's kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? It's a cold game. I do want to say condolences to the family. You know, it's a crazy thing because it's a lot of like females I hear, you know, celebrating the man death and this, that, and the third. That's crazy because he was trying to help, you know what I'm saying? From my understanding, he was trying to help, right? And some people might say, well, how was he trying to help when he was putting people down? When that's not how I seen it. You know what I'm saying? He was telling the truth. Or he was calling it how he seen it. You know what I'm saying? After getting information from the people he was talking to who actually signed up to get, you know, some type of analysis of their dating life. You know what I'm saying? These people reached out to him and then people act like they were some victims. It's just a trip, right? Because a lot of these females, man, they gotta be evil for them to be running around here celebrating a man death. One thing about it, right? Females, especially like so-called black females, and I gotta speak on it. I love y'all, man, but I say so-called for lack of better terms because I don't like to use that black term. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, y'all like to say, oh, black men don't like to speak up or stand up for y'all. But I'm going to tell you this. One thing you won't catch is a group of black men celebrating the death of a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the situation is, right? Now, I know a lot of people might feel some type of way about, you know, how his message came out. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that because it ain't what you do, it's how you do it, right? But at the same time, the truth ain't pretty. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all want shit to be sugar coated and dressed up in a way so you can, you know what I'm saying? Because every other nigga that you done ran into in your life then told you whatever they told you to try to get into your panties. You know what I'm saying? You want everybody to deal with you in that manner. And where they at? them niggas gone. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a bunch of speculations, right? People speculating that it was an assassination, and by all the celebrating of these women, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a trip. Like that's, I ain't gonna lie, that come from nothing but an evil spirit. You know what I'm saying? You run around here celebrating a nigga death, man. Like he personally got at you. You know what I'm saying? If the shoe fit, wear it. That's just flat out, period, point blank. You can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people like to get mad at the messenger because they didn't get a message right. And like I said, I understand it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. But at the end of the day, you got to get the message. But in other news, we got the Mozzy camp. So we getting some like more insight about the turmoil. And it's a trip because, you know, we got this new song from Mozzy. Mozzy kind of like addressing the Kony chain situation. We seeing all these videos and niggas is coming up and talking this, that, and you know, we seeing all these videos about people explaining the trouble in paradise and how these niggas is going through it in the camp and this, that, and the third, right? I'm gonna get into a video real quick from Shooter Gang VJ, and then I'm gonna
This is why I don't respect nothing none of you niggas say or do, blood. Cause when VJ do something, say something or something, niggas come out, niggas say whatever they gotta say, whatever the case may be, alright, you state how you feel. That's cool. But when other niggas do shit, bro, niggas will make an excuse for anything, bro. Nigga will make an excuse for a nigga telling, an excuse for a nigga fucking with suckers, an excuse for a nigga being gay, whatever. A nigga got an excuse for anything when it comes to these niggas' blood. Like, damn, you niggas really be up under a nigga nuts that bad? Y'all don't see the Bootsy shit? Like, y'all look past the Bootsy shit to come say something to VJ, blood? Like, you niggas is crazy to me.
All right, so that was Shooter Gang VJ kind of like responding to some old things that it came out with Mozzy. I guess Mozzy then supposedly got an indictment or something that been happening with somebody from CML's camp, and it's just a whole bunch of like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of like trouble in paradise. Don't be doing some reaction, you know what I mean, to get niggas up to date and this, then the third or whatever on what's going on with the situation. But yeah, man, Mozzy then dropped the song with Shorty, and he was kind of like addressing the Kony chain situation. And there's been a bunch of chain snatching going on within the camp. You know what I'm saying? It just, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, man, but y'all let me know what y'all think about Kevin Samuels, it being a female there with him when he passed, her trying to give CPR. It's rumors about the cocaine and this, that, and the third. He did overwork himself, man, a lot. I ain't gonna lie. He used to go live a lot. People say he was drinking Red Bulls. You know, them ain't no good for you. You know what I mean? But, you know, I guess we're gonna have to just wait till they do an autopsy or whatever they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And let me know what y'all, you know, what y'all think about this Mozzy situation, about the song fire. But it is a trip to see them having like this like, you know what I'm saying, this conflict within the camp. I ain't gonna lie, that shit, it's never a good look. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think, man. It's gang.
Trying to tell you, and I'm telling you with my brother on the phone when I beat you on Power Room.